Good afternoon. This is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 22115 Southwest Archers Place here in Sherwood. We're located at the front of the home. We are smack dab in front of the front doorway. In fact, the clean out is in the doorway essentially. We have a 3-inch ABS clean out right in the concrete step here just before the front door. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We do have water currently running. We're going to zero out the foot counter right here at the base of the clean out. I think we've got some hot water running. We're going to go change that up real quick. By the time we pull back in, that steam will be cleared out of the line. We'll get a little better view. Thanks, man. The line's going to transition here to 3034 PVC pipe. That appears to be 4-inch diameter. We do have some grease buildup in the flow line out here. We'll see how that looks at the end when we pull out. See how much the camera removed. That's getting pretty thick there, though. You've got it's somewhere between a 1/2 inch and an inch thick, and it's a combination of grease and what appears to be it may be just toilet paper. It almost has the appearance of wipes. I may recommend some drain cleaning there to clear that out. And if my camera hasn't done a decent job of removing it, I would highly recommend doing that. What you may end up with, sometimes when you have enough grease and wipes and stuff that go down the line, if you have a belly in the sewer line, that debris sometimes has the opportunity to settle to the bottom of the pipe and kind of take the place of where the belly would normally be. And so you won't see standing water. What you see is a bunch of grease buildup. You won't know if there's a belly there until the line is actually cleaned out and rescoped. But anyway, we'll revisit that here in a moment. We're going to go locate the terminus here while the pipe drains. I located the camera head successfully. The line terminates on Southwest Archers Place. The line kind of veers its way over from the doorway area over underneath the driveway. Gets about 3-4 feet up underneath the driveway and then turns and heads out to the street. Now here's where you're starting to get that thick grease buildup. So yeah, I would recommend cleaning the line out, degrease it, and then rescope it. Again, you may have a belly in this area here. That stuff is very solidified in place. It's just what happens sometimes when a belly has its place taken by grease. But where it's at there, 22 feet out, especially with as much drop as this line has to it, it does a lot of diving in the first half. We'll see, you know, if there's a minor amount of standing water, 1/2 inch or so there, that's not terribly concerning. If it was right up next to the house, it's a different story. But more than anything, I mean, if you have a belly there, clearly the only thing that's even collecting in it is grease. I still don't know if that's a belly or not. It may just simply be a bunch of grease buildup. I would recommend cleaning it out and rescoping. 1, to show the work. 2, to check that area, make sure there's nothing underlying going on underneath it, causing that buildup to collect. And right now I'm going backwards here. Alright, at this point we are well within the crawl space area. You're going to see some water running in the face of the camera. That's not standing water there. We have the sink turned on to keep the grease buildup off the camera. And you've got some grease buildup that persists back into the house here. It's not quite as thick as it is on the exterior, but I'd recommend running a machine forwards and backwards to deal with the grease buildup. Now, aside from a little bit of a question mark as to whether there's a belly underneath the grease buildup out further as you go away from the house, the line itself here appears to be in good condition, and it is functioning at this time. It's draining slower than it should due to the buildup, and it is functioning, and the line should function nicer once it's been cleaned out. But no obvious damage is sticking out or anything like that. you know, hopefully all it needs is just a cleaning. But make sure it's rescoped afterwards to check the work and see that area.